Yeah.
So I'd rather stay humble before I get humble. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Work this hard to get a certain, level in this Christian music space and then start being prideful and then you just fall. Like that's terrible. I'm not trying to do that. So I want to stay humble, remain humble because I know it's not me, it's God.
We're going to have this conversation right now. King, legend, talk. Legend. King, legend, talk. King, legend, talk. Legend. King, legend, talk. You are now tuned in to King Legend Talks.
What up, everybody? This is your boy, King Legend 757. And today, I got another special guest in the building. The one and only Mike Teezy.
Yeah, what's good? Good to see you again.
Man, definitely good to see you again.
Definitely.
I see you still got the same energy.
Hey, got to. Yeah.
Same performance.
Yes, sir.
You give every show your all, every time.
Yeah.
How does it feel now that you know that you've been doing this for a couple of years, for real, and you like, how can I put it? You almost went to the stratosphere, bro.
Praise God, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It feels amazing, like a long time coming type deal. Like I've been doing music full time for 5 years, which is insane to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember COVID. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was gonna go back to the bank or just figure out something, like pass out newspapers or something. But I'm like, yo, I don't know. But God, He definitely elevated and breathed His breath on my ministry, and just things been blowing my mind for real.
Man, like a miracle that continues with miracles. That's how I see your story, man. For the people that don't know about you, which at this point is rare, and I'm not even saying that just to boost your ego. I'm just saying, like, you've done a lot of work, man. You work with a lot of people. I mean, even, like, I believe you was on the road with, like, McDonald's, the sponsor.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Man, so the McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour, I had to say it just like that because that thing has been around for years.
Right.
And I was around, I think that was in 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I went on that tour, and it was me, Hezekiah Walker, the Walls group. There were so many different people, you know what I'm saying, on that tour. So I was just honored to be a part of that. But it was amazing, man. They treated me like I was one of them, and I'm just like, man, this is so crazy. Like, do y'all know who y'all are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just little old me, but they put me on the same spectrum of them, like Tim Bowman Jr., like all these different people, Reed Babino, like it was just so many different people that's like, I look at it as like, man, they up here, like these are artists that's I'm trying to reach to be to, you know what I'm saying, get close to, but amazing. They're all down to earth too, super dope.
I bet you learn a lot, though.
Oh, for sure.
Is there any wisdom that anybody poured into you that you apply to your life? Like, man. Just overall?
Oh my gosh, it was, I had a talk with Donald Lawrence.
Okay.
And he's the one that's like the MD over the whole tour and stuff. And so he was like, he mainly was just trying to tell me, like in a nutshell, like I belong here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said before, I used to look at them like, you know, they're way up here and I'm like way down here.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're supposed to be here. Don't try to rush your set or feel like you need to, you know what I'm saying, be quick or whatever to get to the next person and get out the way. Nah, do your set. Like, this your songs. Do your songs full out. How you had them, sing.
Right.
You do them just like that. Don't have to, sugarcoat short, and, you know what I'm saying, what you was going to deliver.
Facts.
Just be you. So, I appreciated that.
That's important, man, because, like, I find that when you're climbing, sometimes it's not even on purpose, but you don't really sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a way where, like, you're on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it because you're focused and you're driven on your purpose. And, like, when you're focused on your purpose like that, God keeps moving and elevating you to different positions. How do you stay humble in the process?
Man, I think it's just my upbringing, for real. Like, my parents had drilled that into me as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, remain teachable, remain humble. Like, that was the two main things that I learned growing up. And it's definitely blessed me because, you know, God will honor the people that's humble. You know what I'm saying? The people that's prideful, you know what I'm saying? He shuts them off, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather stay humble before I get humble. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Work this hard to get a certain, level in this Christian music space and then start being prideful and then you just fall. Like that's terrible. I'm not trying to do that. So I want to stay humble, remain humble because I know it's not me, it's God.
Absolutely. That's fire, bro.
Yes.
Like, I hope people was really listening.
I hope so too.
Like,
I talk fast.
I mean, like, that was straight bars what you said, like straight facts at the same time, because, like, if you don't stay humble, God will humble you.
Facts.
I know from experience.
Yeah.
And I ended up on a ventilator for 12 days.
Jesus.
So, trust me, stay humble.
Facts.
it's for your own good. Literally,
for
stay
real.
humble.
For real.
Man, there's some things that we go through in this life and we know only God could have got us through.
Yeah.
Can you share with us a moment in your life that God really got you through? And I know you got many to talk about.
I was about to say, I got so many.
He's like, what age do I start?
Right.
Let me think about this.
Man, so for those who don't know, like my testimony, when I was 7 years old, I was actually about to cross the street. We had a death in the family, so this lady came. She was bringing food and stuff. So me and my sister was going to cross the street to help her with the groceries and stuff to bring them into the house. And I had bent down on the back of my parents' car. Like I had got on the back side, and I bent down to tie my shoe. And this drunk driver started swerving like crazy, ends up hitting me and running over my legs. And so I ended up underneath my parents' car. I don't know how it happened. Like, there's a car here, I'm here, my sister and the woman is over this side. So at 7 years old, I was run over by a drunk driver. My legs were twisted the opposite way. The doctors told me I'd be paralyzed for the rest of my life. I'll never walk again. But God healed me in 20 minutes like that. The doctors didn't even put a hand on me. God just healed me. My legs were mended. Everything was good. I was doing flips out the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, like, so it was really crazy how fast everything just happened.
So at 12 years old, it was at seven. At 7, wow. I'm about to ask you a couple questions, but what is a 7-year-old thinking throughout that process?
To be honest, so what happened was we had a death in our family, and in West Virginia they bring food to you. You know what I'm saying, if you're going through or whatever. And so this lady that was a friend of my parents, like, she was bringing food over, and her son was in the car, and we was cool. We were young back then or whatever. So he was just sitting in the car. So she was like, I'm about to go get him. And I was like, okay, then I'm gonna go with you. Of course, I didn't say that, but I'm on the back side of my parents' car, and the lady and my sister is on the front side of the car. I wanted to be big and bad. I wanted to go on the back side because I want to be by myself type deal. And so I bent down to tie my shoe, and this drunk driver is swerving, going crazy, and just hits me and then runs over my legs. I end up under my parents' car. Don't even know how. End up under their car, and I can't move. I can't walk. So I'm using my elbows to get to the side of the road. To get under the car and get on the sidewalk to pull myself up on our hill that we had, like in front of our house.
So what was your parents' initial reaction when they saw that?
Jesus. That was their initial reaction. Like, legit. It's like, so the lady that was there, she called the cops for them because they didn't know what to think. They were just, of course, my mom, now she's going through it. My dad, he don't know what to say. The cops, they get the ambulance there, and they finally show up, and then they want to ask all these questions. How old is he? Like, what happened? And my parents were just like, Jesus. Jesus. Like, that's literally their response to every question that was asked. And they was like, you know what, let's just get him to the hospital. So they put me in an ambulance. They rushed me to the hospital. And like I said, 20 minutes from being strapped on this bed, God just healed me.
Man, God
I don't even remember,
like,
if there was an angel in the room. I don't know what happened. It just happened so fast, and it was a miracle just like that. And so I was literally doing flips out the hospital, bro. And my aunt, like, she was rushing trying to get to see me in the hospital. And by the time she got there, because she was taking the bus at that time, and she got there, I was literally doing flips out the hospital as she was trying to walk to the hospital. So it was just that fast how it happened. It's crazy, man.
Absolutely, man. And then, like, you definitely went through some tough times, even struggled with suicidal thoughts. Sure. Anything you want to share with somebody that could be struggling with that right now?
Man, so listen, you are not alone. There's been a lot of people dealing with this same thing. The pressure of life can get to you for sure, but you got to lean on God. You got to trust God. Lean out into your own understanding in all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. And I had to literally, like, rehearse that scripture, you know what I'm saying, in order to figure out what path God wanted me on, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely suggest you read that, and then tap in with worship, like literally pressing in and crying out to God, because it's okay. Yeah. It's literally okay. You can feel that pressure, but, you know what I'm saying, don't let the pressure get to you to the point where you just want to take your life. Because you're doing purpose.
Absolutely, bro. Anything you want to let people know about the music?
Listen, I done dropped 6 singles already. We got another single dropping next Friday. It's the title Like That. We got so many more in store. Y'all stay tuned. Maybe another album on the way, maybe another tour. Okay. I'm excited, man. God is good.
Man, we definitely looking forward to it, man. I appreciate you, everything you do for the Christian hip-hop community, and just you as a disciple, man, being obedient to your call, bro. You do it well, bro. You do it well.
God
bless you.
Yes, sir, you too.
All right, y'all. That's Mike Teezy. We out.